So my name is Nur Natalia Afika binti Zainal Abidin. I go by Natalia. I'm 19. I joined ISB in year 5, and then I had moved to another school in year 8. I joined again in year 12, and I did my IB here. I took English, Malay, and Maths AA SL, and then my HLs were Sports Science, Bio, and Geography. So when I was in ISB, I joined the football team, the netball team. I also helped out in coaching the under 15 football and netball team as well. I participated in a games and arts and crafts afternoon at Anur Harapan, where I would play games and help them with their arts and crafts. I also went to Sumbiling Eco Village to paint a mural there as well for my CAS project, so that was one of the activities I did. I remember sitting at the table with my parents, my whole family actually, and we were trying to get onto the website, and it didn't work for about half an hour. So I got my results a bit late, but when I was scrolling down, I saw the sevens and initially I got a C for my EE, and I remarked it, and then only I got an A. I was really surprised. Don't get me wrong, I really wanted the 45, but it was still, I was in a lot of shock, and I was really proud of myself. I had my mom and my dad hugging me as well, so it was really heartwarming experience, and I could not be prouder of myself. It was amazing. Even though I started a term late, I felt that the teachers and all my friends were really supportive. They were helping me out with the content that I missed for the term, for the 6 months that I missed. I would stay back, and the teachers were more than happy to help me cover the syllabus. The journey on its own, I always felt like my teachers were supportive of me. They always had my back. They were always looking out for me, even when I didn't need that support at the time. And so I think that helped a lot in achieving what I achieved. I think one of the most important things that students miss out is to know your syllabus in and out. So what I did was I printed out my study guide, or subject guides for my individual subjects, and I would tick them off as I go. Like, I've done this, I've done that, and that really helped me know what I was learning. I'm not saying to disregard everything else that's not being taught in class, but you have to know what to prioritize and what to focus on, so I found that really helpful. I also found a way to enjoy studying, so I would use Kahoot or Quizlet quizzes to try and get myself to remember, but also test myself, so it didn't feel like I was really doing work when I was studying for a big exam. I would also do a lot of past year papers for sure. I love to play football. I love sports, so football, netball, athletics as well. When I got overwhelmed with my work, I would go to the park, I would kick a ball with my siblings, I would go for a run. And so I found that really helpful in balancing how stressed or how heavy the workload could get in IB. I had the self-discipline to stay on task and study when I needed to study, so that helped for me. But I know some people can't focus for long periods of time, so I would say make sure to take breaks, and even if it's like 20 minutes of study and then 10 minutes of chilling, that's perfectly fine as long as you're getting stuff done. I've always wanted to do the IB as opposed to A levels, because I've always seen IB as this really holistic program that you can better yourself as a person. It's not just academic based. You know, you have CAS and you have TOK, which teaches you how to critically think and to explore and succeed beyond the classroom. So for me, I've always preferred IB to A levels. I'm planning on doing physiotherapy at the University of Queensland in Australia. So I'll be going there in February 2023. I just want to say thank you, especially to the board of directors for granting me with the scholarship that enabled me to undergo this academic journey. I also like to say thank you to my teachers for believing in me all the time, my parents, of course, for always supporting me, my siblings and my friends as well, for always being there and believing in me when I couldn't believe in myself.